Hey guys, my name is Trey.
My name is Chris,
We are the Console Freaks.
and you might need to turn that down a little bit.
Every time we start something, Chris, you have to scream at me. No.
Anyways, we are the console freaks. Did you say that already?
Yes. Then
All
we are
right.
starting a new playthrough. This is Alan Wake.
Alan Wake.
Ooh, the writer man. A Microsoft game, a Remedy game, a game that's
It's awful purty for a 360 game, if you ask me.
what's that supposed to mean, Chris?
I mean, when you
Saying
look at
that-
some earlier 360 games, they don't really have this kind of attention to visual detail.
That is true.
I mean, we all heard my Watch Dogs review. I don't really like photorealistic environments, but I think that they really were able to work with this.
Or just when did this game come out? I don't even know. Like, cause I was gonna say this, just like the cinematic type thing reminds me a lot of Heavy Rain, and it kind of looks like it too.
I was thinking that as well a while ago. It's just like, to me, a lot of the cinematic games kind of sound or kind of all look very similar.
Yeah,
But as far as this game's concerned, it has a lot more in the way of gameplay.
that's true. It's not just
It's-
all
it's-
cinematic.
Yeah, it's not just an interactive movie. You actually have
Like stuff that you have to do in order to
yeah.
progress. Well, they actually this came out after Heavy Rain, so
Well, that would, it looks better than Heavy Rain,
Yeah.
so I would say so. Of course, as soon as we'd start recording,
they feel like doing the grass.
yeah, they feel like mowing the lawn. So hopefully the mics don't pick up too much of that. I don't think they will.
No, I don't
because
think it
they're
would
pretty. They're not really sensitive. You have to be right on them. But yeah, so
This game, whenever I first started playing this, it was really confusing to me, and I didn't know how to take it. Like, cause he's like I didn't whenever you first start, it doesn't really explain a lot because that's what this game because you just because it'll explain it later. But it was just really strange to me, like because normally whenever I play a game, at least I can at least kind of figure out what's going
he's
on
back.
or
Trey,
how
Trey.
something
Oh God.
happened.
Oh God.
He's here.
Oh God.
And then
Oh God.
oh no! One thing I didn't really like about this was like the running. The running was
How
Really
doth
annoying.
the running work?
huh?
How doth the running work?
It's like you get it's kind of realistic because you actually get tired, but see right now if you just hold down the running button, you'll be able to run for like 2 seconds, and then he'll just start walking.
This is every writer's nightmare right now. You missed your deadline. Like, I don't know if you got or if you've ever done like writing or
Look at him.
anything,
He's like,
but that is
"Oh."
probably the worst thing that can happen for you as a writer is that you miss deadlines.
Yep.
Because that means no money for you. It also means you lose credibility, which is just as bad, if not worse, than losing money.
Yeah. See, and like in situations like this, they make it where you have to run, but you can't because you'll just stop
'cause-
running. See like there, but you can press it again and he'll dodge. He'll like kind of sprint forward a little bit for like a second and a half, and then start walking like that. And then it's like, come on, keep running, keep running.
You
I'm gonna
can do it.
die. I'm gonna lose the game because you won't run.
Now, I'll talk a minute about my experience with this game, not taking long, because honestly, I've never once picked up a controller and played the game.
Yep.
And if I have, it was so little that I did it. It was basically as if I haven't. I've, however, seen a lot of people play it. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people actually play the game, and like you said, you kind of you made the parallel to Heavy Rain earlier, or we'll just say any of those kind of cinematic games like Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, Until Dawn. The only difference that I really see in this is that it's not based on your decisions. Like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you don't really get a lot of options to just kind of make like judgment calls.
No, you don't. No.
And I think that that's what really sets this apart for me, is that with this game, it's more based on it being an actual game rather than basically a visual novel.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, you know, visual novels kind of have that attitude of, well, you make decisions throughout the game, and as you go along, your decisions affect how progress is made.
Yeah.
But in this game, it's actually based off of playing the game is how progress is made, which I personally like better. This
yeah, I mean,
game,
I think it'd be nice to kind of every once in a while at least be able to make a choice or two.
yeah, I
thought that would have been pretty interesting.
It would have been interesting, but you know, the way I see it, what would they have had to sacrifice in order to make that possible?
That's true. Yeah.
Would it have been functionality in the game itself? Would it have been, you know, what would have been compromised in order for them to allow for that kind of, you know, non-linear style? To me, I think they did just fine with that. Honestly, if there's one thing this game does right, it's atmosphere.
Yeah, definitely.
It's dark, it's spooky, light is, you know, hope. Atmospherically, this game is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's about all I have to say on that. And that's my review in its entirety. So, I just saved
done,
us.
Playthrough over.
Yep. All right, guys, round up next week.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but
who's Reggie? Reggae.
I honestly, half the people that pop up on my thing, I don't even know who they are.
Should have gone offline for this.
I really should have.
Because you got a lot of people that pop in and out.
Either that or just shut off the notifications.
Yep.
Look at the floating flashlight.
I was about to say. So right here is the main mechanic. You point a flashlight at your enemies and they burn.
That's pretty much it. Burn the darkness right off of them. Now, wouldn't that actually cure them? It should.
You would think so.
Well, actually, no, because the darkness, like it doesn't.
Yeah, it just said it. The darkness is no longer protecting him.
Yeah.
But it's still inside, controlling him, which makes sense. You know, if it's, if it's seated deep inside you, then clearly it's not going. A little light exterior is not going to help.
Yeah. Now the thing I want to know is this bright light, this thing. Why don't they? That's literally the only time that you see them. They never come back ever again.
It's God.
Like, why doesn't the light help more? Why can't the light defeat the darkness itself?
Because then there wouldn't be a game.
That is, well, headshot.
Did you actually hit him?
Oh
no.
I thought I
Trey,
did.
you missed.
I did hit him.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna say yes. Now that is one thing about this game that always freaks me out, is that you don't know whenever they're gonna come out of the shadows, except whenever they come from behind you. Then it'll do like a cinematic type thing. But
like I said, that contributes to the whole atmospheric element.
Yeah.
You don't know what's gonna hurt you,
and
or when.
The game likes to trick you too, because sometimes it'll play the music before you get attacked, and then other times it just won't, and other times it'll play the music and nothing will happen. So you don't know when you're gonna get attacked and when you're not.
Imagine if a game like Left 4 Dead did that.
That'd be horrible.
Because like Left 4 Dead, the music is entirely like that's how you know what dangers you are about to face.
Mm-hmm.
So your flare's like your grenade.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, understandable. But as I was saying, like, imagine though if that was the case, like they would just randomly play witch noises in the middle of anywhere,
or just not play a witch noise at all.
Yeah, just like not play the witch noise at all when you're about to come up on one. That would be mean.
That would be horrible. Or like the tank or charger, like they don't make a noise before they attack you.
Yeah.
Just imagine just strolling, just.
I bet there's a mod for that though.
Probably, I wouldn't doubt it.
Mod where all tanks are turned into Thomas the Tank Engine.
Mm-hmm. I think there is, yeah.
I think there is too.
Just, you can just see
terrifying.
Thomas the Tank just.
So now you get to your parkour section.
Quote unquote parkour.
Press A quickly to not die as fast.
Yeah, pretty much. Although, so look, and then he's like, aren't you supposed to be running for your life? Come on, where's the adrenaline?
Oh no. It's gone, Trey.
He has no adrenaline. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, no, it's gone. Okay. Okay.
I kind of like this this varied ways of progression. Like on the one hand, you have these kind of I guess gauntlet areas where
Yep.
you have to fight off so many enemies, and then you have linear pathways, which I mean to some may be a turnoff, but for me, you know, it makes my life a lot easier because then I can just go from point A to point B. But then you've got these you've got linear That's okay, I didn't want to talk anyways.
Oh no.
You have linear pathways that you can fight on, and then you got linear pathways that you just have to go.
Yep.
And I kind of feel like that kind of variety does well. Who's here?
Oh God.
It's me. Are we in Five Nights at Freddy's, Trey? Did you just punk me? Did you seriously just say this is now Five Nights at Freddy's and it's different?
It's Five Nights at Freddy's 5, Chris.
Why does Alan Wake look like Sylvester Stallone?
He does. He does.
Alice, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm a writer.
That's how Sylvester Stallone talks, right?
Yes. Perfect. Perfect.
Why is it that all horror stories are based in, like, New England? It's because of Stephen King, isn't it? It really is because of Stephen King. So now all horror stories are based in Maine.
He actually said that Stephen King was his inspiration. Later in the game, he says that.
Well, I mean, he mentioned it earlier. And
Did he really?
The
I didn't
funny
even hear
thing,
it.
the funny thing is, though, I'm from Maine.
Hmm.
So I am your worst nightmare. And
Oh God, and I live with you. Oh no, this is bad. Just doing a little cinematic.
the
Camera's
funny
turning.
the cool thing is though is that if you've ever been in Maine,
Yep.
this kind of like landscape is not too far off from some of the rural like towns
Mhm.
and stuff. It really is some of the most beautiful countryside I've ever seen. Pose for Alice. You gonna punch him in the face?
Just knock him off the boat.
Take
Who you
the
look at,
picture.
old man?
Alice, you need to strike this picture as soon as possible. Just knock him straight in his gob.
Oh, you have a lovely wife. I sure do.
He was about to stick his hand straight through your chest cavity. Take your heart out.
Through his chest, yeah. I'm gonna smack this old man. And now he's trying to advertise. Come on. Pose for Alice. I didn't know what I was supposed to do here. Like,
Was that the voice
figured I
of
was just
Stephen
supposed to-
King?
Huh? Do what?
Was that the voice of Stephen King?
I have no idea what Stephen King sounds like.
You need to look it up in your phone. If Stephen King had any voice work in this game.
I will.
Because it wouldn't surprise me. Like, games like this tend to have that kind of mentality.
Yeah.
Where, you know, clearly I'm paying homage to blah, blah, blah.
How's my favorite writer?
Barry. Barry sounds like an agent.
Barry sounds like an agent.
Like an agent name.
Yeah. He
I'm
was
gonna get my
born
guy
for
Barry,
this.
and we're gonna take care of you, right?
He was born for this.
Barry, we're just settling in.
Thinking of who else? What other Zed from Infamous? Also
Zed, yeah.
good. Also a good or Zeke. Is it Zeke?
Zeke, yeah, Zeke.
He's one of those. Zeke and Zeb both sound like good agent names
Yep. Barry.
because they don't sound like guys that you're gonna trust.
Message from Barry.
To be fair, and Barry's the same way. Barry is not the name of a guy that you're gonna trust.
He's only someone that's gonna make you money and take half of it.
Are you like on his IMBD?
Yep. I don't think he's anywhere in this though. Sadly.
Missed opportunity. I seriously thought that the ferryman.
Yep.
I thought that was Stephen King's voice.
Nah, his name was Pat, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think the guy who plays him is R.J. Allison.
Okay.
R.J. Allison.
RJ is another guy that you don't trust.
R.J. Yeah.
I'm serious. I'm never gonna get past the fact that Alan looks like a young Sylvester Stallone.
I mean, like now that you mention it, it's like
The
all
facial
I can see.
expressions on her, though. Oh God, that was terrifying! Oh my God, did you see her face when she said "Oh God"?
Like contorted.
She looked like she was going to attack him. Sean Malta!
Just her smile, her eyes don't match the smile. Did I skip past that? I probably did. Her eyes don't match her smile.
Horrible person.
I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
Oh my God.
Chris, she's collecting. She's getting her recording room ready.
Hi, Alan. I'm your biggest fan.
Got your cardboard cutout.
I kiss it every night before I go to bed.
So much for quiet vacation.
This is terrifying.
Yeah, I like how it's like he wanted to go there to get away from everything, but nope.
Guess
He
what?
fell
She's
into-
going to be the first one to die.
She is
She's going to be the Deer
Probably.
Fest.
probably, maybe. Who knows? Or the Eye Patch Man is Solid Snake. It's his retirement. He's in retirement.
This is the boss right here.
Six in the jukebox. I'd do it myself. Both of my legs have gone
bad circulation.
bad circulation.
I like this old man.
Yeah, are you serious?
Coconut.
That again? You disgust me.
Is that like you put the lime in the coconut and drink 'em?
What's that?
Put the lime in the coconut and drink it all out.
I could see this guy like totally playing that all the time.
I should've
So,
went in that kitchen there.
casting lots. Who's the first one to die? That lady.
No, she's warning me. She's like, stay out of dark room now, boy.
I think I can handle it now.
Why don't she just tell him, just like,
I wanted to find
there's a demon in there.
get the key
Don't do it.
as soon as possible.
I find it weird how this goes between like actual in-game dialogue and narration.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little jarring, to be honest.
I tried to go in the girls' bathroom. That's
Oh.
not gonna happen, no sir.
Knock and knock.
Hello?
It's like the sneakiest knock ever while just trying to go to the bathroom. Mr. Stucky?
That's his name, Carl Stuckey.
Carl couldn't make it.
Oh.
He was taken ill.
Are you in mourning?
To get to the lake.
Okay.
Yes, I will take anything from you, ma'am.
Man, this woman gives me the heebie-jeebies.
And to meet your wife.
And to me, what?
Oh.
I insist.
What?
Oh, she insists. Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure, creepy lady. I'll do anything you say. Goodbye now.
Have you ever seen the show Once Upon a Time?
Bits and pieces.
This time, young man.
This is what I'm getting from this.
Once upon a time vibes.
Yep.
Oh, you just wait until later. Well, and he's asleep. Is he asleep?
Probably. Or
He's
dead.
asleep.
I told you. First one to
Oh.
die.
He looks like he could have rocked out in his prime.
Probably did.
Oh, they are local musicians. Haha.
The way he said local musicians made me feel very uneasy because I work in the local music industry. It's a very good place to be, especially for community building.
Mission accomplished.
There are people that we refer to in that they're I guess they're local musicians.
Well,
Maybe not. Hey, wait, your keys. Blah.
that's Carl Stuckey. He's been something has happened to cause.
He's been
that.
darkness.
He has been consumed by the darkness. That's a bridge.
nice bridge.
That's
That's a good mountain.
We're supposed to be on
Some
the-
cool
a
trees.
nice sky.
Figure it out when
That is
Actually, that's
adjective.
not a nice sky.
That is adjective. Noun. Pronoun. Noun. Noun.
I didn't want to
Verb.
think about it. I wanted to
No.
cover my head in sand.
Verb has nothing to do with it.
No, Chris, it's a verb.
I was a success.
No, see,
It's a verb.
you've got
I hadn't been able
you
to
know,
write a word in 2 years.
nouns, which is like a person, place, or thing,
Chris.
and then you got pronouns, which are like proper. Or no, that's a proper noun. What the hell is a pronoun?
I don't know. I'm just gonna say everything's a verb. Okay.
Alcatraz.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh wait, we're going to prison? This is fun.
What music is playing on the radio there?
I don't know.
Had to have been something interesting.
And I'm not sure
Like,
if we can get in trouble for this.
I will always- Oh my god. I wasn't meaning to do that as bad as that was, but I think it was better because that was.
I wasn't expecting you to start singing, especially that song. What if?
Trey, you've known me for 8 years now. You should always expect that that is what I'm going to go to.
And, like the bad thing is I can see that being in this game, like, because I know that they're like after every episode it plays a song, you just play that. Well, like,
He's gonna
it's like
he's gonna
after you-
open he's gonna open the door. Hello, I am David Cage.
Welcome to my game. Yeah, you didn't make
You
this.
thought this was Alan Wake, but you were wrong. You are again in Heavy Rain.
What?
I don't know how David Cage talks.
What? It,
I can't do a French accent. I really can't.
Anyone here?
suck it,
I can do many accents, but French is not one I'm good at.
I still remember when you did a drunk pirate trying to act like a Russian.
Trying to.
Yep.
Yeah,
That was a thing.
good. That was
That
that
was
was
a-
a good one. I can do characters.
Now, it is really important to turn on these here radios that you ever find every once in a while. Because they
Is it
do
like the,
kind of give out good information, and then again, they don't. At the same time.
Is it like the phonographs in BioShock?
Yeah. Like, they'll kind of just,
Give you intel and
Yeah.
stuff like that, but not really. Like
Yeah.
they're basically MacGuffins.
yeah. Just like the manuscripts that you like that'll sometimes pop up randomly. Like, I didn't do it for the first two episodes, but the third one and on, I start actually reading the manuscripts because they actually help you out. They basically tell you what's going to happen to you before you know it, pretty much.
Yeah, so you can kind of prepare for it. That's
Yeah.
good though. Like I like games that do that kind of thing, that give you a little bit of foreshadowing
Yeah.
through collectible objects, that make it like not.
That, and it's not always in the correct order, so
Yeah.
like you could read something there and it happened at the very end of the game. So did it just get dark really fast? It looked like it did.
No, I think it's the same amount of dark.
I'm going crazy. Go inside, go.
The game's tripping you out. Now it's dark,
Oh no!
but I think it transitioned. Now it got dark. It
Narration.
was a beautiful
Chris,
place.
I'm watching. Shh, 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 shh.
Sleep here and forget about my work.
But you know what? For a writer,
Yep.
that kind of location is probably the worst place to be if you're trying to forget about your work,
Mhm.
because it's the best place to be to work. Like being in a place that's secluded and a place that you can just collect your thoughts and not have to worry about any sort of outside darkness
Yeah.
coming in trying to kill you is probably the best place to be to work.
hmm It's a funny thing that you mentioned.
Oh. Is this a good surprise? Is this a... Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Ha!
Oh, you bitch!
It's a good thing that you mentioned the thing about work, Chris, because he's
She's gonna
trying
give-
to forget.
She's gonna give him a typewriter, isn't she?
Yeah, I came in there. I was like, "You gonna give me something later?"
You gonna give me something now?
You-
Typewriter!
just
You
like-
horror!
Right?
Alice, what is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make.
Oh,
I thought maybe you could write here that it's
she's a snake.
Damn it.
She's a snake.
Just hear me out. There's a local
She's
doctor,
like,
Dr.
she has to provide for.
Dr. Hartman. Where have I heard that name before?
He specializes
Dr.
I
Hartman.
don't know.
Family Guy.
No, it's not
Family
like that.
Hartman.
That's not
I don't remember.
Dr. Hartman is the doctor on Family Guy, the really bad one.
Okay. Yep.
God damn it, Alice!
Rochelle.
I knew
She eventually turns into Rochelle
needed some time alone.
because the darkness consumes her,
Oh.
and because of that, she gets darker herself.
Who trips on a board?
Skateboarders sometimes. Not Tony Hawk though.
Not Tony Hawk, no. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5?
Pro Skater. Are you gonna play that? Are you- I like how you just laugh.
When it gets a price drop, maybe.
Oh dear.
Jason!
Jason. Hey,
Alice!
at least the
Going dark. All the lights
the lips and the mouth and everything syncs up with the
Kind
words.
of.
Kind of. And well, we don't know about the polygons yet.
The voice acting's okay.
Yeah.
In my opinion, the voice acting's okay. It's nothing special though.
Yeah.
No,
Whoop. There she goes. It's broken. I wonder what happened.
like there's so much ham in these characters though. Oh no.
He's gonna jump. Whoop. Time to take a dip. Save my
That was a
wife.
beautiful dive. Like, I
know,
mean,
right?
it could have been just because the camera was on his butt the whole time. It looked really good.
It's really good dive. 10 points.
10 points, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10,
10, 10. Ben 10.
Ben 10.
I don't know what's happening right now.
I don't know either. We're just basically talking. Anyways, that's the end of this episode.
Yes.
So thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys next time.
Goodbye.